Alright guys, this is it. The Would You Rather Sex Edition that is damn near impossible. Today, I am going to answer these questions the right way, the only way, the way that a true sex coach would answer these impossible Would You Rather sex questions. Because I am the ultimate sex authority on YouTube. Just look at my subscriber count. That says it all. Please subscribe, guys. I need more. Hi guys, my name is Alex. I'm a sex coach, and today I am doing the 17 Would You Rather questions about sex that are damn near impossible to answer. And I'm going to see if these are in fact impossible to answer, or if my sexual knowledge, my sexual expertise, my mastery allows me to answer these questions. And so I would like you guys to join me on this adventure, see what you guys would choose, see if you would agree with my choices on these impossible sex questions. So let's begin. Number 1. Would you rather have an obvious orgasm every time you are close to a piece of fruit, or never have an orgasm again in your life? Well, sometimes when I see bananas, I already do that, so I'm going to have to choose that one. Have an obvious orgasm every time you're close to a piece of fruit. Because who would want to not have an orgasm ever again in their life? And fruit's pretty cool. Alright, yeah, duh, I'm in the vast majority. And that was not damn near impossible to answer, so hoping these get harder. Number 2, would you rather only be able to have sex in cars, or only be able to have sex in the shower? Alright, this one is not impossible either. I'm going to have to go with sex in the shower because I don't want to have to go outside, get in my car, risk my neighbors seeing me in the car doing that because, not that I'm embarrassed or ashamed, but it's for their protection because some of the stuff I do is just not for normal everyday people's eyes to see. Trust me on that. Plus, having sex in the shower, it doesn't say that you have to have the water on, so you just have sex in the shower. Okay, again, I'm in the majority. These two weren't that hard. Moving on. Number 3. Would you rather sleep once with someone you were embarrassed by, even though it turns out to be great sex, or sleep once with your celeb crush, but have it be the worst sex of your life? This is interesting. Sleep once with someone you were embarrassed by, even though it turns out to be great sex, or have bad sex with your celebrity crush. Well, I think if I had sex with my celebrity crush, my girlfriend would murder me in my sleep, so I'm going to have to choose the embarrassed. Well, I guess in both cases I'm going to be cheating on my girlfriend, so sorry, I know you're watching, I apologize, but I'm going to choose the celebrity crush one probably because it's going to be a better story, and who cares if it's bad sex? The fact that it's bad sex with a celebrity probably makes it even more of an interesting experience. Like, dude, I had sex with this celebrity and they sucked. That's more interesting to me. Wow. Okay, so I'm in the minority on that one. That means that 63% of these people are wrong because me being a sex coach, obviously I'm going to pick the right answers here. Number 4, would you rather receive an alert every time your parents have sex, or have your office alerted every time you have sex? My office alerted every time I have sex. Okay. I'm just trying to picture my coworkers. Okay. So if you guys didn't know this about me, I actually have a 40-hour job beyond my sex coaching thing that I do. So I do have an office job that's not just being a sex coach. I would probably just receive the alert every time my parents have sex because I like my office job and I don't want to lose it. Okay, I'm in the majority there. Next question. Would you rather only be able to have sex in 5-minute increments for the rest of your life? Okay, that's more than what I'm currently doing. Or only be able to have sex for 5-hour increments. Okay, I'm picking the 5-minute increment because I don't have 5 hours to have sex. I want to have more sex than the 5-hour sex sessions would allow me to have, I think. So I'm going to do it in 5-minute increments, and so I'm making that sacrifice because I don't have time in my day to spend for 5 hours having sex. 50-50. Okay, so that was, yeah. I can see a lot of women picking the 5-hour one. I don't have the time for it, and I know that I can provide good sexual experiences to women in 5 minutes because I've done it before. Not to brag or anything, I'm just telling you, I'm not bragging, okay? I know it sounds like I'm bragging, but my point is I think you can make it enjoyable in 5 minutes. 5 hours is just too much time for me. Would you rather always have sex in pitch black darkness or always have sex in public places? This is interesting because I'm a pretty visual person, a lot of men are, so I do like to be able to see things, but having sex in public places, that's risky, and how often am I going to have the opportunity to do that? I think you're going to have more sex if the only constraint is that you have to have it in pitch black darkness. So I'm gonna have to go with that one. I guess both of these are hard. This one was damn near impossible. Okay, apparently it was an easy choice. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Next one. Would you rather shout "I love you, Mom" every time you orgasm? Ooh. Or shout "Long live the Queen" while saluting every time you orgasm? The mom thing is not up my alley. The "Long live the Queen" thing is pretty funny, and I worry that it will turn my partner off because it's such a joke and it's going to pull them out of the experience. What am I talking about? "I love you, Mom's" going to pull them out of the experience more. Why am I even debating this? Of course, "Long live the Queen." Yeah, I don't even know why I was debating that. I'm like overthinking these things. Okay, next one. Would you rather have your porn search history to be shown at Christmas dinner or have your porn search history to be shown in a meeting with the entire office? Guess what? I don't watch porn, so I win. You can't show my porn search history to anyone because I don't have any. Trust me, okay? But seriously, if I did have porn search history, don't watch porn, by the way. Porn sucks. Porn will ruin your sex life. It did for me, and so I'm just warning you. I would rather it be shown at Christmas dinner, probably. I think I could turn that situation around and make it funny somehow, make it less awkward, and just kind of embrace the embarrassment of it. I think I could manage that. The Office, I might get arrested, so not that I'm watching anything weird, it's just the nature of my employment. Maybe in a future video I'll tell people what I do for a living beyond the sex coach thing. But if you knew, it wouldn't be good if they knew I was watching porn. I would lose that job for sure. Next one. Would you rather never be able to masturbate again or not be able to eat solid foods again? I'm going to never be able to masturbate again because I don't masturbate, really, ever. I haven't masturbated in years because I don't find the need to. If I want a sexual output, I just have sex with my partner, so yeah. Plus, I don't think masturbation is that necessary for a lot of people because we tend to do it so much through adolescence that, yeah, we already know what we like, we already know what works with us, so it's not like that we're going to gain anything, it's just going to be kind of this empty sexual output. And I'd rather put that sexual energy into my partner, I guess literally into my partner, rather than just expressing it on myself. So yes, never be able to masturbate again. Okay, and yes, I am in the vast majority. These aren't that impossible, so I'm a little disappointed. Number 10, would you rather find your parents' sex tape or have your parents find your sex tape? 100% have them find my sex tape because I don't want to see any of that ever. And if they have to see it, that's their psychological damage that they have to deal with. At least I don't have to deal with the psychological repercussions of seeing theirs. So that's a very selfish answer there. I'm actually in the minority there. I guess you don't have to technically watch it. So if you don't have to watch it, then I'd rather just find their sex tape and be like, okay, it exists. I acknowledge that it exists, but I don't have to watch it. If they're forced to watch it, then I'm picking the one I picked. Next one. Would you rather never have sex again or never have internet again? I'm going to choose never have internet again. Unfortunately, I couldn't make videos anymore. I couldn't go on YouTube anymore. But I want to have sex. And there are a lot of negative things involved with the internet. There's porn. Social media isn't that great for a lot of people, especially me. I found when I kind of distance myself from social media, I feel better about myself, happier. So I'm going to choose never have internet again. And I'm in the majority because, sex is hard to give up. Would you rather have a huge fart every time you run or have an orgasm every time you fart? Wait, every time I run? So I'm guessing run got auto-corrected from cum or orgasm. So it's basically like the chicken or the egg, which one comes first? I would rather have an orgasm every time I do that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to pick. Because it's going to be such a turn-off. It's just going to be embarrassing. So yeah. And I'm in the majority there, so Good for me, and good for these people for agreeing with a sex coach. Not that that matters at all, but whatever. Would you rather have regular but mediocre sex for the rest of your life, or have amazing sex only once every few years? Wow, so this is an actual tough one because mediocre sex or great sex. This one I'm actually contemplating. I think I'm honestly leaning toward the amazing sex only once every few years. Because it's one thing to just have sex and have mediocre sex. It's another thing to not ever be able to have an amazing sexual experience ever again. And when you've had an amazing sexual experience, there's like nothing better than that. I don't think all the mediocre sex that you could possibly have can make up for that amazing sexual experience. So I'm going to pick that one, I think. Okay, I'm actually in the minority on that one, which I'm actually pretty surprised by. Next one, would you rather sleep with someone who talked the entire time or sleep with someone who didn't make a sound at all? I'm picking the talk the entire time, every time, no matter what, because I don't like silent partners. I don't like to be thrusting away or doing what I'm doing and not getting any feedback. And I think that's a pretty universal thing. I would think that most people are going to pick what I pick. Wow, see, I thought that would be skewed so much more. I guess if they're just like talking about stuff that's unrelated to the sex, that's going to be really annoying and a turnoff for me as well. So yeah, I can see it go both ways on that one. Would you rather only sleep with people with bad breath or accidentally burp every time you moan? I guess I would just forego moaning. I'm not going to do the bad breath thing, so I'm going to do the burp thing every time I moan. And I'm just going to try to cut back on moaning. I'm not saying that you guys should cut back on moaning. You should moan. You should be expressive, like I said in the previous thing, but I'm going to have to go with that one. Okay, and I'm in the majority there. 69%. Number 16, would you rather have drunk sex or have high sex? So interesting. High sex, is that marijuana or can I like drop some acid or something? Because I'm picking that one. If I can do psychedelics over alcohol, I'm gonna have some psychedelic sex. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, I'm having high sex. Okay, I'm in the slight majority there. Drunk sex is not gonna be that great. Last one, final one. You are on a deserted island. Would you rather have sex with a mermaid/merman with the body and face of a person but the tail of a fish, or have sex with a mermaid/merman with the body and face of a fish but the bottom half of a person? I'm not an expert on fish genitalia. What am I actually doing down there? I'm still going to pick the body and face of a person because I don't think I can stare at a fish's head. To me, that is more bestiality than the other way around, because at least they have like a face and like torso, the top part. So yeah, I'm going with the least bestiality answer on that one. And I'm in the vast majority, so there you have it. That was supposed to be damn near impossible to answer, but a lot of them weren't that impossible to answer. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you found it informative, I guess. Probably not, though. I don't think it's that informative of a video. But, you know, sometimes that's how it is in sex. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. I'm just thinking about having sex with a mermaid. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Subscribe for more videos like this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Come back for more amazing sexual content with an amazing sex coach like myself. Self-proclaimed amazing sex coach like myself. Anyway, I am rambling at this point. Thank you so much for watching. Get out there and have amazing sex. Bye, guys.